There is a lot of myth when it comes to visit visa. Visit visa, it's very subjective application, right? It's about genuineness, about your intention, and if you have funds. And because of subjective nature of this application, if you are coming from a high risk country, then there is a lot of refusals I have seen. Hello, this is another video of answering your questions, the question you have dropped as a comment in some of my visit visa videos. So here are 6 questions I'm going to address about visit visa. These are your questions. Let me answer that one question at a time. Question number 1 says, I have a business, but I deposit all my funds in my account in my name and not in my business account. Can I send my accounts only and this be enough? Very good question. So let's deal with it, right? There is a lot of myth when it comes to visit visa. Visit visa, it's very subjective application, right? It's about genuineness, about your intention, and if you have funds. And because of subjective nature of this application, if you are coming from a high risk country, then there is a lot of refusals I have seen. Visit visa refusals are from Nigeria, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. These countries are on top of the list of refusals. Now, when you are running business and if you don't provide appropriate evidence, then you will be refused. Most likely you will be refused if you are coming from a high risk country. So how do we deal with this when you are a business person and it's a small business, right? If it's a small business, you don't have proper business bank account, you take the money in your own account. If I was to be your lawyer, this is what I would do, and this is what I would advise you to do. Number 1, I'll just try and get into the business bit more, try and understand the business bit more. Say, oh, what do you do? So you say, I'm just taking some hypothetical scenario. Try and see if that can fit your case as well. You are a business person running a small business. Let's say you are a small trader, or let's say you are a taxi driver, or you are a tutor, or you are running any small business. You are a coach and you are running this small business under your own name or nothing much as a big multinational company. So you might have business bank account, you might not have business bank account. It's perfectly fine. But what I want to say is bring in some independent, credible evidence which supports your claim of your earnings. So what could that be? Number 1 is your tax returns. No matter where you work, most likely, most of the countries I am aware of, they have a proper tax system. So are you paying your taxes? If you are paying your taxes, you can submit that tax return. That is independent evidence and it's credible evidence from the government, issued by your government, right? So that works as one of the evidence of your earnings. Number 2 is most likely if you are coming from a country where there is a proper accounting system and tax system, then you might have an accountant. Most of the accounts in most of the countries are regulated. I'm not aware of any country where the accountancy profession is not regulated, but there might be a possibility. But the big but is just get an evidence, probably a letter from your accountant confirming your self-employed earnings on the letterhead paper, where I would expect the accountants to confirm the name of your business, the ownership of the business, the total turnover of the business and profit of the business after all the expenses, and the confirmation that that profit belongs to you. That would be really good evidence on the letter paper, signed and dated. That's number 2. Number 3 is more evidence of your business. For example, but I get it in my personal accounts. Perfectly fine. You can print out bank statements of your personal account where you're receiving regular payments. But when you receive payment to provide any service, because you are running business, so when you run a business and you request payment, when you request payment from your client, you raise invoice, right? You raise a payment request. Say, hey, I provided this service. Here is my invoice. Here is my payment request. So what we can provide as an evidence, those invoices for last 3 to 6 months and receipts of that exact payment in your bank account. It can be any bank account, your personal account or your business account. the receipt of that invoice payment, or invoice payments in your personal account, that helps. So that's the evidence. And on top of that, if you have an accountant, they also prepare a profit loss balance sheet, or we call it accounts, business accounts. They prepare this, every year end. That can be signed, stamped if it's applicable, signed with a profit loss balance sheet, or we call it business accounts. Submit that too. On top of that, do you have website? Probably print a page, 1 or 2 pages of your website to prove this genuine business. Do you advertise online? If you do advertise, again, take a screenshot of those advertisements, put that in your Visit Visa application. If you are running business, do you do any marketing activity? Yes, put that evidence, print out. Don't put URL, because Home Office doesn't want to go and check your URL, right? Of course, provide URL if they want to check for a genuineness, but print out the pages, screenshot, and then put that in your Visit Visa application. If you are running small business, what else can you provide? Can't think of anything right now, but just to summarize, a letter from your accountant, official tax returns from your tax authority, invoices, payments in your personal account. If you're taking personal payments in your personal account, you can provide corroborating bank statements of your business account or personal account, your invoices, as I said earlier, any marketing material, any web pages, screenshots, maybe accounts. If it looks good, if it looks profitable and genuine, good. That's the proof of your business. Does that sound simple? Rather simple, it's more logical. So this is how we work at AY&J Solicitors. We make things simple, we make things logical, which anybody can understand. And this is how we do deal with the Visit Visa application. Very subjective application, I would say. So I hope that's the answer to your first question. Number 2 is the refusal of Visit Visa says there is no right of appeal or right to admin review. What do I do? I get that. That's how it works. If your Visit Visa is being refused, you don't get right of appeal or administrative review right. And if you believe the refusal is unlawful or irrational, then what you can do is you can challenge that decision through judicial review proceeding. Any government decision in the UK which one does not agree to and they believe is irrational or unlawful, that can be challenged through a judicial review proceeding. So yes, though there is no right of appeal, and if you believe your Visit Visa refusal is not rational and unlawful, then you can challenge through judicial review proceeding. What we do for a lot of our clients, they come to us, and if we clearly believe the Home Office has made an error, clear error, and the decision is irrational and unlawful, we then challenge it through judicial review proceeding. And what we do as a part of it, we send a letter before claim, and that's called PAP, pre-action protocol letter. It's called PAP, pre-action protocol. We pre-action protocol the decision, and majority of the time we get the decision overturned. Before we do PAP, we invite the client for a consultation with one of the lawyer, so we can understand the merits of the case. If there are good merits, then we advise client to do PAP, and if there are no good merits and believe that there is no hope in the case, we then advise alternate options for the client to get Visit Visa, if there is any. So that's the answer to your question. Yes, you can challenge through PAP, pre-action protocol, which is a letter before claim. If you need more information, you might want to visit my website about PAP, or visit the link below in the description section below. The third question is, I'm underage and want to visit the UK. What are the important things to provide? Irrespective of your age, you just need to provide basic 4 points. Number 1, there has to be a genuine intention, and you need to provide corroborating evidence why you are visiting the UK. Number 2 is enough financial support. It can be from yourself or through sponsor. Then there has to be an adequate accommodation. That's the third one. Do you have adequate accommodation? It can be booking.com, or probably any hotels, or probably a house of a family friend where you could be living, but you need to provide corroborating evidence. You can't say, oh my friend is there and will let me stay there. No, a letter from your friend, house photographs, and explaining where you might be staying, how big is the house. Home Office wants a bit more information, right? That's third, adequate accommodation. And number 4 is, at the end of your visit, there is a good reason for you to leave the UK, and you will leave the UK. That's very subjective. The last point is very subjective, and I've seen a lot of refusals for this reason, where the Home Office say we are not satisfied, you will leave the UK, and then the next main reason is we don't believe you have enough financial support or funds, and we don't believe you are a genuine visitor, right? Kind of a common reason of refusal. So if you satisfy these 4 points, likely for you to get the visit visa. If you need more information, please do watch my videos on visit visa refusals or how to get visit visa. I have created definitely more than 2-3 videos there, so please explore my YouTube channel. You will find those videos about visit visa on my YouTube channel, or I'll ask my team to drop the relevant link in the comment section below or the description section below, and you get to watch them right now if you want. The next question is there any way to extend the UK standard visit visa for extra 2 months after the 6 months? The standard answer is no, you can't extend your visit visa in the UK unless, and the unless is, there are some exceptional compassionate circumstances, and then you could apply for a leave outside the immigration route, right? So, but it has to be compelling and compassionate nature, exceptional. So, for an example, COVID, right? You can't travel, or some natural disaster, or some illness, or a situation which is beyond your control. And if you have corroborating evidence of that, then you can apply for a leave to remain outside immigration rules. That's a possibility. Next question: how to get a copy of visit visa refusal letter as it got deleted from my email? So okay, so this is about like obtaining your records, previous record. If you lost your previous visa refusals or a record of it, don't worry, you can do a subject access request. Now if you Google it, subject access request UKVI, you will find the relevant link of the Home Office. It's self-explained. You can do it yourself, or I'll ask my team to drop a link in the description section below. Can visit that, how to do subject access request. I might create another video of subject access request, but through subject access request you can request all your information from the UK government of all your previous immigration history at no cost. It's free of charge, you don't need to pay, and it takes around 40 days to arrive. So subject access request is called SAR, is the way to go for you to obtain all your records, no cost to you. If you want to instruct us, we can assist you, but of course we charge our professional fees there. The sixth question is, it's very different question. Say, my husband just died last month. I came to UK here on a visit visa. He was a British citizen. We have been together for 12 years. Can I apply for any sort of visa in the UK? Very unique situation. I don't have a clear-cut answer on this video because it requires a detailed consultation and it requires a professional bespoke legal advice. But again, if you are on visit visa, as I said earlier, you can't just extend it. There is no way to extend your visit visa unless there are some compelling compassionate grounds where you can apply for a leave, which is a visa, to stay in the UK under that compelling compassionate circumstances outside immigration rules. So that's what I can think of. I hope it helps. If you like the content I'm creating, please press the like button now. Subscribe to my channel, because with your subscription, as the subscription increases, I believe my video reach goes beyond and more than what it is now. And it helps me to spread this knowledge at no extra cost to more people, and that's my intention. My intention is to offer this guidance, this support to the people at no cost, and I hope that helps and change and improve people's life. So that's what I'm trying to do with this video. So please help me, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, of course, if you have any follow-up question, drop your question in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. All the very best for your visit visa application.